The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Hamright podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Hamright podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Cal L, with my brother by my side.
D Ham, aka Polo Ham. What's good with you, bro?
You spent your chest out on that one, huh?
Well, you know how I do.
Oh man, everything is everything, man. Just getting through this week, man. Glad to be back in the lab with you, kicking it as always, man. How was your week, though?
Oh man, maintaining, high stepping through the haters and the negativity, but at the same time, embracing the love and the support.
Yeah, did you just put up hard hands down?
That's what's in, ain't it? Motherfuckers giving me all that shit all the time.
Oh, your hard hands down.
What gang sign that is?
Hard hands from your Hamright, y'all. That is. Oh man. So hey, check it out though, man. So we got a lot of news to kick to the people, man. So we're gonna just dive right in if you don't mind.
Let's take a dip.
Yeah, let's dip on in, man. All right, man. So here we are with the beige on beige crime, man.
Oh, that light on light. The light-skinned crime, man. Hey, black on black crime is horrible. It's even more horrific when it's light on light.
Man, and it happens to be coming right at Drake every single time, man. So Pharrell Williams, everybody knows him from his beats and everything like that, man. He put out a song entitled Double Life. And this is on a Despicable Me soundtrack. Now, how you put a diss track on a cartoon?
On a summer blockbuster. But hey,
it's gonna be heard.
Hey, you saw how big that Happy was on the last Despicable Me, that boy Pharrell song. Man, they've been going, like, Pharrell and Lil Wayne and them been going at it since like 2006 with the clips.
Yeah.
Man, everybody coming at that boy Drake.
Man, like I said to Drake before, man, Drake, elevate above the hate, man. Just go ahead and let them do what they gonna do. Now, Pharrell is also at the top of his game too.
So most definitely.
I can't take nothing away from that,
most
man.
Definitely.
But anyway, y'all need to stop all that hate, man.
Speaking of being on top of your game, or used to be on top of your game, excuse me, that boy did have to give the key back to the city.
Never happened.
Ever.
This cat had to give back the key to the city.
You know how many rounds that boy say I'm Diddy? Got the key to the city.
Yeah, Diddy run the city, got the key to the city.
Let him repo that thing. Mayor Eric Adams demanded it back after the casting video surfaced. You know what he told him? We need that key back.
Tell you something, you vicious ass piece of jelly.
I'm gonna need that back. He gave it back,
man. Yeah, he had to give it back, man. Again, and like I said, never happened before in these times, man. So I'm gonna be amazed to see what else happened to him, because a lot of stuff gonna happen to him at this time. We ain't gonna give him too much energy on that. Just like this next cat we got to talk about, man.
Your boy Steve Harvey.
My boy.
That's your boy.
Yeah, okay.
Don't you read all them books he write where he be man bashing?
Absolutely not.
I know.
Absolutely not, man. So Steve Harvey finally makes a remark about the Cat Williams interview on Club Shake.
6 months later?
Yeah. Yeah, you all late, coming out, and he said,
talking about CPT time. That's some real color people time right there, boy. Well, you 6 months to a year late.
Man, and he came out on a platform where it was his golf tournament with him and his old lady, man.
It was like a charity event, wasn't it?
And he won't come out with something like that, man. So I don't even expect Cat Williams to reply back to this, man. But, even fans are saying that it's been over 6 months ago, man. Everybody over that.
Yeah, how you gonna sit there and say that man ain't shit and he lied and he this and he that at a charity event?
Well, one thing about Cat Williams, we know he always have receipts too, though. So
I can't wait to see what he respond back to.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think he's gonna give you no energy, man. But so the Bling Bishop, man, we talked about him a few months ago, dog. And what he did. Well, he has finally been sentenced, man. 9 years in prison and pay $85,000 in restitution and forfeit $95,000, man. Damn. We brought in this story a few months ago.
A couple times about him getting robbed the first time when him and his parish got robbed during the sermon.
Yeah, right.
And then how he got arrested for embezzling the 85 grand from a lady, her life savings. That cat shiesty. There's no reason in the world why a preacher around here wearing Gucci suits, Fendi suits, Rolls Royces, this and that. Your congregation ain't number 20 or 30. Your congregation could be 20 or 30,000. You ain't got no business. What the Bible say?
Yeah. My thing is, man, you got people walking the church while you pulling up in a Cadillac.
Boy, do you know how much money you can do and what you can do for not only your parishioners, but for the public? If you truly a servant of God,
Absolutely.
like the Bible say, it's easier to put a camel through a needle eye than it is for a rich man to get into heaven.
Man.
Well, yeah, I know a little something about that.
You know a lot about it.
About that Bible.
You get that from Pop. He read it every day, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's what you get. Live by the sword, you die by the sword, and that's what your punk ass get.
Indeed, man. Hope somebody. Oh, I almost said something, dog. That probably
No.
false away from us, man. All right, man. So we brought y'all this last week about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez and their tumultuous relationship.
TMZ just did a special on it the day after we had talked about it.
Yeah, you told me about that, man. It was a 2-hour special, right?
Yeah, a 2-hour special on Fox.
Well, from what news reports are saying, J-Lo is begging him to not divorce her, dog.
Yeah, saying she needed
glitter and gold.
She needed a second chance.
Yeah.
She just Jenny from the block. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, asking for a second chance, but Ben says he looking forward to this next chapter in his life. Peace and serenity.
That boy done hit her with that Metron. This is the last time. And you know what I mean.
Oh, man.
My boy said, hey, y'all need to check out that Metron. This is the last try. It's a cat from Florida used to put out some slow jams out there at the time when Rome was out, you know.
Yeah, you put me up on that, man.
That Metron.
That, man. That thing hit, man.
Well, I told you everything ain't, like you say, ain't glitter ain't gold. Just because it look good don't mean it ain't good.
Indeed, man. So Tia Kemp.
Speaking of everything that look good ain't good. Them baby mamas.
Oh man, Rick Ross' baby mama went on a damn near 10-minute tirade on. I mean, it's a lot of stuff we can't say right now because we don't want to mess up sponsorship right now. But y'all go out and take a look at that, man.
Here's the thing. She got mad because he posted how it was divine intervention, how the same week he's off child support is Father's Day.
Right.
She didn't like that shit.
Man.
You already know how they get when that check get cut off. That's like the faucet getting turned off. Ain't no more water coming up out this. It's a problem. That's them baby mamas, man.
Oh,
she went on a 10-minute tirade.
10-minute, dog, and she laid into him, dog. You have to give her props for her sellout skills.
Oh, her sellout game A1. It was funny, but at the end of the day, you build her because them child support checks start coming, and you say you're getting your own money now, and you don't need them, so that's good.
Yeah,
but hey, it's a celebration. But when you get that paperwork in the mail saying you are officially, it's like that Maury. When they say you are not the father.
And go run across the stage.
You are the father and you are off that paperwork. I think I got mine framed somewhere or something.
Yeah, and not that you needed the
oh, no. Anyway, see, that's the thing. Ain't nobody got to make me take care of my kids. Exactly. You know, and like a lot of men. It's just the proverbial one apple spoils the whole bunch. Just a lot of deadbeats out there, so they make good fathers look bad. But shout out to Rick Ross. You know, you ain't got to pay child support. You off that good poke. And shout out to Tia Kemp for, doing her thing, running her bag up and, saying she don't need the money. It ain't no big thing. Just, you was funny, but you went on a 10-minute tirade. That looked like you salty a little bit.
Yeah, but we ain't going to go into that too much.
Speaking of salty.
Man, Fat Joe.
Boy, he done caught a lot of heat.
Man, and it's crazy why he caught the heat, man, because he compared Chris Brown to Michael Jackson, man. He says that Chris Brown is the most talented singer, artist, and performer of our time. How you feel about that, dog?
For this generation.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You can't say our time, because in our time, it's only one.
MJ. Yeah, we go back to MJ. Yeah, so I guess he would have to change that up and say his generation.
But the first 48 laws of power is number one law out of 48. Don't outshine the master. That boy Chris Breezy tell you, I ain't Mike.
Right.
I'm raw. I'm nice.
He is.
But I ain't Mike. And Fat Joe was saying if it wasn't for the Rihanna thing, that Chris Brown, it'd be like hands down synonymous that, hey, Chris Brown, the greatest entertainer ever, or whatever. Let me stop. Let me how you pump your brakes there.
Go and pump the brakes for him, man.
Joe.
Crack.
That boy raw. I love Chris. We love Chris Breezy.
Yeah, indeed.
We finna get into him in another set.
Yeah.
We love that boy. That boy had the R&B dude had the hottest diss track of the year.
Indeed.
In a year of rap beef, boy. It wasn't rap beef like this since 95, 96.
Yeah. Yeah.
With that being said, though, can't nobody moonwalk like that boy. Can't nobody do the robot. That boy still got things. Nah, they might be like, oh, he did it almost like Mike. But boy,
it ain't never exactly like it. It's the originator, dog.
Often imitated, often duplicated.
Yeah, man.
But never.
So rolling right into Chris Brown news, man. Chris Brown out here ruining relationships, dog. So we gonna get into our craziest segment seen on social media this week. You lean into it.
Chris Brown ain't ruining relationships, man. It's just all right. So for $1,000 last week, you could take pictures with Chris Brown. So a few females have lost their significant others because they took pictures with Chris Brown, holding them, in provocative poses and kissing on them. Boy, we got to get our game up. We're going to start posting these pictures
so people can see.
They can see for themselves. About. Yeah. So he started. A couple people got broken up with. What's your take on it, bro? Now, here's the thing. They spent $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, the entertainer want to get them their money's worth. So, of course, it's like that Usher shit where, you put the women on stage and give them a little lap dance or whatever. Just like if you take a picture with Megan Thee Stallion, she going to do a provocative pose or whatever for a male.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hey, you might have to push the lover man button on there, but you ain't gonna push it today, man. I think it's a matter of respect, though, man. One of the cats came out and said, a meet and greet is shaking hands or getting an autograph, So if you pay $1,000, I'm thinking you maybe get an extra. You get to sit down, talk with him, and everything like that. But to jump up, like you said, the Bobby and Whitney,
yeah, they did the Bobby and Whitney pose.
Yeah, and he holding about the buttocks and everything, man, up and everything. Yeah, man. I think it's a matter of respect. Man.
On who part though?
On the one, it ain't got nothing to do with Chris Brown.
Oh! I was gonna say, bro.
Let me make that clear.
Well, what's
it ain't got nothing to do with Chris Brown because he ain't doing nothing that they ain't letting him do. Matter of fact, she had to jump. I'm sure he didn't pick her up.
That Bobby and Whitney, yeah. Chris Brown ain't no big dude. He ain't clean jerk her. Like she had to jump into his arms.
So yeah, man. I think it's just a matter of respect, man. But old boy said he was embarrassed. He felt bamboozled because he paid for it.
Yeah, he paid for it. It was his money. And most of them that paid $1,000, a lot of them, it was their man's money.
But then again, what you expect, man?
It's Chris Breezy.
Yeah.
Well, he got songs when he starts out.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Sugar broke nigga bitch.
Oh,
it ain't Chris Breezy. It's your female. She's a...
Tell you something, you vicious ass piece of jelly.
Yeah, so you can't blame Chris Brown for that, man.
But at the same time, they trying to, experience,
One of them came out and said she'll break up with her boyfriend 3 or 4 times to do that same pose with Chris Brown.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So
they feel like, hey, they got their money's worth.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it, so the hell what somebody says. So
and they're gonna be back together anyway. Wow.
I mean, it really ain't no big thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So the next craziest thing seen on the internet, man. So we sat and watched this, man. This is ridiculous, dog. So WorldStar has put out their own version of Shark Tank called the Trick Tank.
Boy, look at him.
Tell the people about that, man.
So Trick Tank is 3 dudes got money, and it's women who are saying how much they need. Like the first girl said she needed 15 to 20 grand a month, to sustain for them to be, they her sugar daddy. The second one was saying how she needed just 15,000 because she got her own, things running where she good. She just needs something to supplement her income. All she needs is 15,000. So just like on the show Shark Tank where they ask questions and whatnot, they pretty much did the same thing on this show premise
and bid them down.
Yeah. A couple dudes was like, hey, I give you 14,000. I need 5 videos from you. Another one's like, hey, with the kids involved, they give you 10 grand. So the first one, it's crazy. I really like it's asinine to me because here's the thing. Why are you paying thousands of dollars for stuff that the same pretty women, it's pretty women out there that look as good, if not better, that you can do it with for free.
It was bad, but they ain't $15,000 a month bad.
Boy, ain't no coochie in the world worth $15,000 a month bad.
A month? One of them, matter of fact, they the last one they agreed to 40,000.
So let me tell you how they tricked off. The 3 judges said, "Hey, how about for 40 grand a month, we just split days with you and we all have you," and they agreed to it. So for 40 grand a month, they took days and split up days, and all 3 of them gonna have them for the month.
And all bets are off. It ain't just like coming in and cook or nothing like that. You coming in and do what they want you to do.
So they called it trick.
Yeah,
trick tank.
Tricking off. So
play stupid tricks and win stupid prizes.
Indeed. There it is, man. So all right, so that's the craziest thing seen on the internet this week, man. All right. So let's roll into your top 5, dog. What you got for us today?
Well, it is Olympic time. Olympics gonna be coming up here in Paris next about a week or 2. They're doing the trials now. And I was watching the trials this weekend, and I was just like, damn, boy, it's a lot of sports that they have that people don't give a damn about. But I get it, Olympics from way back in the Greek god days, Hercules days, or whatever. But they need to add some other sport and events and categories in the Olympics. So the top 5 this week is top 5 things that should be Olympic sport. Go ahead and go first, bro.
I'm gonna go first, man, and my top 5. I'm gonna take it to like if I was little and stuff that I used to do, man. That would have been a sport that I knew I would have made it to the Olympics. So minus the last one that I say. All right, I don't want no craziness coming back on that. Horseshoes.
Your country ass.
Horseshoes, man. We did that in the backyard one day, man. Some little horseshoes up back there, man. So, and my thing, man, fishing.
That's a good one.
Drop a line, snatch a throat out of fish.
That's a good one.
Dodgeball.
That's a good one.
That should be an Olympic sport. And I'm about to date myself on this one because little children don't do this no more. Y'all need to get back to letting your kids doing stuff like this, man. What if red light, green light was an Olympic sport?
Red light, green light.
Oh man,
grown
so
people
red
doing
light,
it. Yeah,
green
that's a
light
good one, man.
was an Olympic sport. And this is the one I said don't pertain to me, but I would probably get about, I don't know, maybe 30, 45 minutes of good viewing pleasure out of it, Make twerking an Olympic sport. hey, make twerking an Olympic sport.
Get him a floor exercise like the gymnastics do. Give him about 60, 65 minutes, 65 seconds. Yeah, give him about 60, 65 seconds, 70 seconds worth of floor exercise of twerking and booty shaking and twerkulating. And yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that was my honorable mention.
You say she comes from a long line of twerkers. From Germany.
Her grandmama twerked at the strip club. And then her mama was stripper.
Man, I'm sweating now.
And also her mother was in the tip drill video.
Oh man. All right, so those are about 5, man. What you got for the people, dog?
Well, like I said, my honorable mention was the booty shake.
Okay.
The twerking. But my top 5, hot butter biscuit, hot potato, depending on what part of the country you from.
Man, we hot butter biscuit.
Boy, a pine cone, a football, a piece of paper,
anything you can get to throw up in the air.
Boy, I'm telling you, that hot, hey, boy, you got to be.
Some of my listeners probably don't even know what hot butter biscuit is.
They know we'll describe the game. I don't know what y'all call it, but when you throw something up and it's about 5 or 6 of y'all or 10 or 20 of y'all,
everybody.
And you get whatever that's supposed to be the football and you get it and you run to the end zone.
And you keep running until you get tackled.
Hot butter biscuit.
Yeah, man.
Number 4, sellout game. Mouthpiece.
Oh,
like
man,
busting
like
Joe,
playing
your
the
mama,
dozens or
like, yeah,
whatever. Well, that's
dozens,
what they call it
whatever.
up north.
Or just selling a bitch
Yeah,
out,
selling
like,
out down
yeah,
here,
just whatever, just your sellout game. It's some people out there with an A1 mouthpiece. You be like, damn, I think I'm the best selling out ever.
Man,
Shit.
I ain't on you on this, but you be a gold medalist on that though.
No, it's some people out there sellout game way better than mine. Number 3, spades.
Ooh.
How many books you got? And they play spades all across the world. You know what I'm talking about?
That'd be a good one.
My number 2 and number 1 was hard. I'm gonna explain to you why my number 1 is my number 1 and my number 2 is my number 2. Okay, I want to include cooking, but you put somebody grandmama's Sunday dinner plate and you give it to like a European or somebody, they might be like, "Pooey,
Yeah.
this is filth. This filth.
what they
Salty. Pooey, this filth." You know what? Somebody else might be like, "Boy, this is the best food I've ever tasted in my life." So, you know, seasonings and food can be subjected to based on the
regions,
yeah. Country, you know, culture. So my number 2 is barbecuing. You say you a pit master. You say you nice on that grill. You say you make the best barbecue chick, and everybody eat barbecue. If you put it on a flame, it's barbecue.
Yeah. But you tell them that in the Midwest, man, they don't believe.
That's what I'm saying. Just Midwest, just like anywhere. Like people in, you know, certain parts of the world think they're the best barbecuers, or that barbecuing.
Well, I think we got them beat up in here, though.
Oh yeah, come on, boy, we pit masters. But my number 1, that's universal.
All right.
And it's, you know, coincide with one another. Sex and head, oral sex. If you say you got that top of the line,
so you gonna make that a sport now?
What you mean? Boy, if she got that gold medal, boy, that head gold medal.
Grind the pepper.
Hey, that head gold medal. But she plays. That head bronze. That's a bronze head right there.
You're a fool, man.
Or that dick slinging game, or that riding game. You know what I'm talking about? That triathlon.
How they gonna judge it, dog?
What you mean?
I mean, they would have to perform the act, though.
I mean, you can tell top of the line head. You can tell if she throwing that thing like a machine gun.
About to lock up.
Or if the dude look like he got shot in his back when he. Oh.
He say he's lost all control of his body. That is a gold medalist. That is a gold medalist.
I mean, I don't know. I'd be a judge though. Like, I'm just saying. But everybody sit there and say they got this. Oh, I got this. I got that. Mine the best. What happens if that thing got a gold medal attached to it?
Different level, dog. Different level.
This mouth got me silver medal in the 2024 Paris game.
That's a silver medalist mouth. All right, people. So the top 5 for this week. Top 5 things that you think should be an Olympic sport. You can hit us up at your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. You can also check us out on all other social media platforms, you know, Instagram. They also catch us on iHeart Music, Apple Music, Spotify, you know, YouTube. Yeah, and definitely y'all make sure y'all go out there and continue to hit that subscribe and like button on the YouTube, man, so you can be up on all things your Hamright, man.
And naturally, we on the Facebook and Instagram.
Absolutely. So there we go. All right, man. You know what it's time for, dog?
You think it's time?
Let's take a ride. Let's hit it.
Let's hit this.
There we go. We finna go take a ride and go hang out on the corner for a minute. All right. So this week's corner is anonymous. So we'll leave that out there. All right. Been listening for a while and amazed how y'all keep it 100 with your responses. I need that right now. My ex and I have 3 children together. He was not always a good boyfriend, but he is an amazing father. Almost 2 years ago, he broke up with me saying he feels that we're just growing apart. I literally begged him for 6 months not to give up on us. I even told him, if not for me, please do it for the kids. His answer was, we'll both be happy. 1.5 years has passed and I've moved on. I am with a man that adores me and the kids. My ex said one day we need to talk. He then tells me that he thinks we should be back together. I can't lie, I still love him, and our kids deserve to be in a home with both their mother and father. My man now would be devastated. I don't want to hurt him. I'm so confused right now. Should I stay or should I go? Anonymous.
Want me to go first, bro?
Bless her, man.
Well, thank you so much for coming on and writing into the. We appreciate it. You're in a tough situation, and I'm sure it's weighing on you and caused you a few sleepless nights. Here's the thing, and you 100% right, because I come from a 2-parent household, and it's important. And my first marriage that didn't work, that bothered me wholeheartedly, that I couldn't give my kids what I had. And that was guilt that, even though I knew it was the right thing, I never got over it. So I understand that, wanting to be one family under one roof in one house. But kids don't keep people together. Number one. Number two, that man shitted on you. At the same time, without judging the brother, you only got one life to live. And happiness is a big part of it, but I felt like he was under the proverbial, the grass is green on the other side of the fence. Jumped across the fence, saw that grass was brown as hell. So now he wants to come back to greener pastures. You got a good man now that you say adores not only you, but the kids that aren't his. And obviously he's a good man because you speak highly of him. And you say it would devastate him. So you know where his love and his heart at with you and them kids. Your ex is on that bullshit. Your ex thought the grass was greener on the other side of the fence. He found out it wasn't. He found out, in the words of Chris Breezy, these hoes ain't loyal. And just the dating game nowadays, just with social media and everything in society, it's just a whole wild adventure. And you know what they say, you don't know what you got till it's gone. He realized he made a mistake. Now he's trying to, come back and try to make things right. But you've moved on. He shitted on you. Hey, in the words of Chris Brown, tell that dude, hey, chunk up the deuces, be there, for your kids or whatnot. But don't sit there and shit on the man that's been there for you and he ain't did nothing.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Man, that's tough to follow, man, because I'm right with you on that. And I'm a venture out there to say, how you know that he sees you happy right now and just wants to interfere with your happiness?
Oh, that got a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
If she was single, he probably won't have nothing to do with her.
Right.
But she see he happy and
and with and like my brother said, with a man that adores you and kids that aren't even his. So you do have a tough decision to make, but in my mind, it's an easy decision to make. You can go with this man, you can leave this man who adores you and your kids and move on and get back with this man who left you and said that he just feels that y'all growing apart. What happens when y'all grow apart again? Now you don't let this good man go and you stuck out there by yourself again, because if I'm that good man, I ain't coming back to it. So
you done shitted on me.
Yeah.
For him?
It is. Yeah. You doing the same thing.
For this FN?
Yeah. You doing the same thing to the new dude that
he
the
did
old
to you.
dude did.
Yeah.
So again, it's a tough decision, but it should be an easy decision for you. Stay with the man who loves you and adores you and the kids, and let the ex continue to be a good father to his kids, but not a boyfriend to you or husband or whatever you're gonna be to you. So that's my advice to you. Brother gave his advice. You can hit us up and let us know how it went or what you chose to do. But yeah, I think the choice is easy, man.
Yeah, real easy.
Yeah,
2 + 2 = 4 type easy.
Indeed.
So good luck to you. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you writing in. Appreciate your time you take every week listening to us. You guys got any responses, or you guys have any questions you want to ask? Hit us up at yourhamrightpodcast@gmail.com, or hit us up on any social media outlets.
Yep.
All right, bro. Well, before we head out, I just want to tell the people, Know your worth. It's not being selfish if you are putting yourself on the pedestal and eliminating dumb shit, foolishness out your life. You owe it to yourself to live your best life, and you owe it to yourself to be the best you. So some people call it selfish. I call it taking care of you. Numero uno.
Indeed.
Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. We gonna get up.
Indeed. And all I got to say to that is, in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's the cure. So y'all stop hating and get to loving out there. We out.
Good episode, bro.
Yeah, man.
Love you, man.
Roll through it. Love you too, dog. Love you too.